Hey YouTuber, Scooby-Doo here with another review on the Vintage Line popcorn and candy machine. I did a first review on this, I don't know, about 6 months ago. And I just basically went through putting it together and what it was made out of and whatnot. They are in where they're supposed to go now. I do have them on a remote outlet, so I'm going to turn on the lights and you can see both of them on. So this review is more the practicality of these machines, and are they good machines? This is my concession stand type area, and as you can see, it's themed in M&Ms. I will go over my whole movie room if I get enough comments and people saying, hey, let me see your finished movie room. Well, actually I'm still going to do it anyways, but I might do it a little bit faster if I got the comments for it. So there you got the candy and the popcorn. Now, as far as them being practical goes, they're not. You wouldn't have these in any kind of commercial setting. In fact, I don't even think you'd really want them in a party setting, other than just a conversation piece. It goes with my concession stand sign, so there you go. Conversation piece. As far as just having a whole room full of guests and say, hey, if you want some candy or popcorn, go over there to the concession stand area. I really wouldn't do that. It's not really meant for that. It really is meant just for, you know, for looks. And so let me show you here on the candy. When you do use candy, you're going to want to use things like M&Ms, Skittles, Peanuts. You're not going to want to use any kind of a gooey candy like a Swedish fish, hot tamale, because those will get stuck inside of the mechanism here. So I have a cup that these come with. Now another thing with this, I found it easier just to do like a half twist and then kind of go back and forth. And then you'll eventually get them to come out. Hey look, they went all over the place because I didn't have the cup in the right spot. But you can see where it's not, other than me spilling the stuff all over the place because I didn't have the cup in the right spot. If you just turn it, sure, it'll work. But you got to be careful, because if it gets put in the right spot and you twist it, you will break it. But you'd have to have some strength to do it. But if you have kids, you know, 10 years old, 12 years old, they come over there and they see candy and they freak out and they're like, yeah, I want some, and they start twisting really hard, I could see it breaking. And again, with the chewy candies, those will actually get stuck. So best bet is to use the ones that I referred to. I don't even know what the ones are right there. There's like a hot cinnamon hard candy. But I'd use M&Ms, Skittles, Peanuts, things of that nature. And that's how that would work. I don't know. You know, you can buy these for, I think, around the $50 range, I'm going to guess. That's what I saw them on sale for in a Sam's Club. Online, these things go up to like $250. If that's the case, stay away. Try to find a used one somewhere, because there's no way these are worth $250. For 50 bucks, the lights, the candy, you can kind of mess with it a little bit. Okay. So if you can get this between $50 to $70, I'd say go for it. If you have a room set up like mine where you have the concession area, then go for it. Just treat it like a lamp or a movie poster or something, because that's basically what it is. It's meant to look at, really. It's a little bit practical to use, but not really. Now onto the popcorn machine, the exact same thing. I made this popcorn today. Obviously it's going to be cold now because there's no heater. You open this up, it comes down. Again, it's going to make a little bit of a mess, even though I think I do have it somewhat lined up. It'd be easier just to open up this top and scoop out the popcorn. That'd be the easiest way to do it. Or even an easier way would just be to get some microwave popcorn, throw it in the microwave, and 2 minutes later you got popcorn and it's already buttered and everything else. Again, this is more just to look at. Sure, you can use it as a hot air popcorn popper, but you're not going to want to add the butter and the salt and everything into the bin, because then you're going to have to clean it and that's going to be a big hassle. So is it worth the $100 or so from Sam's Club? Again, it's not really a practical use. Even just hot air popcorn poppers in general are really kind of impractical with the microwave popcorn, like I said. But can you use it? Yes. A lot of the kernels sometimes won't pop, and if you get the popcorn right after you made it, especially if a kid is going in there to get the popcorn, if any of those kernels come flying out, they can get burned. So for $100, if you bought the candy one, combined total, if you pay $150 or $160, just know you're getting movie room decor, basically. You could somewhat use it, but you're going to find 50 other ways to make it much easier to give your house guests popcorn or give them candy. So as long as you're not expecting the world out of these things, and you're using them for exactly what I'm pretty much going to use them for, which is decoration, then you're going to spend $150 for decorations. If you want to use them at your own risk. You can use them, but they don't work very well. And again, if you see these, and you will see these online for up to over $250, unless you just got money to burn, don't pay $250 for either one. Okay, $100 to $50, you got a setup like mine, go for it. I think the lights are still cool. You can still get candy out of them, especially if you have the same people coming over to your house all the time. They'll learn how to use the knobs and how to get the candy out. I'm just talking more of like in a party setting. You wouldn't just let guests play around with this thing because they're just going to make a mess and they could end up breaking it. Even if they're an adult. I'm not even talking about kids at this point. So there you go. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I'm sure I left something out. Or maybe I didn't. And I will try to get up some more videos to go over my actual movie room. We'll go over all my movie boxes and the boxes that are inside of the cabinets themselves. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Oh, don't forget to subscribe too. That'd be really cool.